Good day, welcome to Motionless Design. In the continuation of our duplex work that we are working on. In the last episode, we were able to create the roof, then now this parapet wall around the space. So you want to concentrate more on the elevation this time around, so that make it more look, give it aesthetic follow. So what we do here, this railing within the around the wall, it is not balanced, so we have to remove it because it's not realistic, because it still rests around the wall, and that is what we will do. So now we want to focus on the next so now let me see, I'm going to go to level 2. From this level 2, I will expand this to a very reasonable level now. So what we do here is that I will click here, I will say, so this one should have like 700. So the same thing on the side here too, for 700. So now connect them together while I stream the internal parts. So as I've said before, if you are doing this, sometimes you may see when you work with the beginning tutorial, you see some of this value later phase and some of this plan, some adjustments a little bit. So that's what we are doing here. So you click finish. So I'm going to extend this one again to level 2 to come to the bar. So whatever that area that needs adjustment, you just work on that and put them in place. So you click finish here now. So we have this pattern. Let me go to elevation and go and do something. Now at the north elevation, which is the front elevation, so everything look balanced, which is not ideal. So I'm going to reduce some. So you go get here and just drag this down to 1.3. So then everything that I have on that part will follow through. So you reduce them to 1.3 like that. So the same thing here as well. This one is not going to follow the same complete level. This one is coming down a little bit lower, just a bit. So what I'm having here is 1.4. Okay, let me just increase it to 1.5. Let me say 1,005. That will give me to accommodate it. So I'm going to align that one as well, to align everything. So now I have some value to the elevation, which is in balance. So what am I doing now is that I will create extension to this wall. Go to level 2, then extend this wall, let it come to this point. Okay, so let it stay like that for now. So when you look at it from 3D now, you see that a little bit kind of difference from what we have already. So now what we want to do here is that we want to push some of this to a basic level. Now what we use now is that we want to work on we use architecture now, use modeling to create whatever we want to create. So what we want to create now, we say model in place. So we say ceiling, casework. So now we say model. So casework here is going to be. So now my first idea is to focus on the coping for all the walls here. So I'm going to say create. When I say create, I will click on sweep. So from the sweep now, I will say peak. So when I say peak, so I start from there. So I'm going to do like this. From this side, I will do everything because I want to pick everything to suit the kind of design I want to do. So I will say like this case now. So I'm going to do it here too. So now let me check whether they are aligned so that I will not continue and proceed in error. Fine. So this one is work. So I'm going to continue. I'll do the same thing here. So I might join everything together. So if you have that issue, all you just need to do is that you use external wall reference to do that work. So it will be more easier for you to do. So you click. So you do another one by clicking. So you select from here. to pick again. So if it's not working, then you may decide to choose another method, but I'm going to just do what is needful and it will flow. You can imagine. So you can see that. So you do the same thing here, pick at the back at the last point. So here's how you do it. So you get to the last part. Now this one I have issue with me because I didn't continue, so I will come back to this level to finish it. So then I will go to back of that one. Let me just turn around again, turn around again. Okay, so pick, then check this out and check this out. So trim this. The moment you trim and everything work together, definitely that's loop are close, so you don't need to be panic. Now let's focus on how we create the coping. So I'm going to go to the nuts. From the nuts now, I will just say I've chosen the peak, which is this. I've selected the, what does it say? More than one loop is not allowed. So there is an issue. So I'll go back to the utility effectively and check it. What have I done wrong and where are the loop that is not allowed? Okay, I've seen my is the error. Is there any error? Let me click finish again. Let me see what we do. See, more than one loop not allowed. Okay, I've seen it. So this is where the error is. So this is the error. So what I do now, click finish. So it's done. So go back to the start elevation. No, sorry, not elevation. So from here now, you just need to draw your profile straight up. So edit profile. So you need to click and you come to this sketch. Just bring normal rectangle plates into on the edge of it. So if it works, so you have to watch because of that place that you bend. All those bending area, they have their own issue. So if it work, fine. So what did this one say? It flows here, isn't it? But it will not work according to the way I want it. So definitely this one is not going to flow with me. So what I'm going to do is that I will just only use one part, then copy and do another, because I don't like the way they form. It only form on the normal level here, but when you go to this place, it give me another thing entirely. So I will click here and I will say edit in place. So edit in place now, I'm going to say pick. So I will remove everything on this side. Delete. So any other one that is available here, I'm not going to use them. So I don't need them again. So click finish. So when I have that finish, okay, this is normal now, isn't it? So you can edit and adjust the line so that you'll be able to draw it. Let it come in. So what else do I need to do? Let me just change the material first. If I change the material completely, so what will I do now? I will say let me just use that particular one. Then I will go to south elevation, not elevation, sorry, because mostly what I do, I used to use south as my front. So I have that very close relationship with the front elevation, which is south for me. So sorry for that. So now I'm going to click here and I will say go to 3D and then pick parts. So what I do is I will pick the parts from 3D here now. So you can align if need be, and if there's no need for that, you can just delete. So all you need now is that you delete all. So now it's not disappearing. All you just need to do is to start picking them back and place them here, place them here, and place them here. So then you finish the value for you. Say finish. So if you still maintain that, you look at it. So the sign show that okay, still maintain this. Good. So what I do is to copy this one again and say copy to the next one. So which is just say copy. You can do that on 3D because they do working the same preference. So copy that. So what you do now is that you say edit in place. like this way. So say pick it up. You don't need to need them again. So now you pick this one and you come to the part you use to follow. Select this one, most especially select this, then select the third one. So you can now just like adjust and adjust. So if you click finish, it will show you yes, this is still following the pattern. So you click finish. So that is how you do that one. And let's quickly finish and go back to this place and adjust the back one. So I'm clicking save. So what is the height of the door and height of the wall here? I have this 1005. So I'm going to reduce this one to 15. So 1500. I'm sorry, 1500. Typing one is back. So 15. So when I have that 15, then I can now just adjust this one. At the 3D, you can do it working on the 3D, but only that the flow will be more difficult if it's not that difficult. Just a beginning till you understand what you are doing before you can work on that. So now this one now is done. So what we need to do is to edit this and make use of it and turn it back to where it's supposed to be. So click. So I'm going to pick now, then start picking at the last, at the edges, then trim everything. So I don't need to redraw the profile or do anything. So I only simply draw one profile and I repeat everything for the whole general value of the drawing. Now before I click go, let me do the same as this because I need the 3D parts to work on this one too. So I say create. So as I say create, I will just say sweep. So pick parts is what I want to do here as well. So I'm going to use this elevation. So I'm going to click here, click on this, select and then close. So now trim everything so that you don't have any broken loops. So all the loops are going to be connected in one. So you make sure that you trim all and see that they are set at a normal standard. So I think this one is now valuable. So click finish here now. Then the next thing is you edit the, go to node elevation. At that node now you say edit profile. So edit profile, just do the normal thing here. Then you click straight up. So click finish and then finish it up at once. So then you can just pick and change the material like you did for this one. So which is, then you click finish. So now the elevations are coming out one after the other, little by little. So now the next thing we do here is that this particular door, window, we have something else to do on it because we are going to create something different. So I'm going to delete it. I don't need it. So the other aspect we are going to work on it, them one after the other. But before we go now, let us do one quick thing before we conclude. So now we want to have a breakup to the wall, adding to that wall. So we're going to use a model in place again. I don't want to attach it together with this particular modeling family, so I'm going to create a different family for that. So by clicking casework and then I will start casework 2. So all just what I need just is extrusion to do my work. So I'm going to click that and then I will select the wall to use. So this one is actually the one that recommends that surface. So what I need now is that I will click. So from here it's going to be stable. So what we do next is you adjust it. I just need 40. Good. So that's all. So from here now, I know it's supposed to extend to the last part. Okay, just like align it again. Okay, I think it's balanced. So now what I just did now is to shift this up a bit. So from here now you start copying with the same distance to the edge, 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 then to the edge. I think with this now, so you continue with this in that way. So you continue like that. So if you have that in place, what I did now, quickly adjust this one so that you're not going to be doing too much wasting of time later on. So just adjust one of them. So after you are done with this, you copy this one, then you start dropping it from the edge. So you drop, then you continue like that. So if it's too much low for you, you now select, you can select the 3, say copy. So you select 3 from there, then you drop, select another 3 and drop, select another 3, then drop, then you do the last one here to be effective, then you do the last one to be more effective. So what we do now is that you now adjust the remaining ones to fit in. Just click, then you take your time to do that. Sometimes you stress instead of getting fast method to get it done. So just stress yourself a little bit. I think with that I'm okay, because this part is going to cover with another set of design entirely. So I'm going to click this and delete it. So I will click finish now. You can imagine the pattern I've created. So I'm going to go to 3D, then adjust this to suit mine. So I'm going to say click, so just say 50, say okay, good. So this is how far, yeah. So this is how you change elevation look to make them look more different kind of thing you can do. So when you want to set material, we're not going to set material here, we change material this or this later. You can still adjust it and reduce it to something like 25. So if it depends, because it's going to give different effects whatsoever you are doing. So thanks for watching. This is how far we can go on this particular tutorial. So in the next episode, we are still going to focus more on the elevation. You know, elevation is the attractive aspect of every building. So after you design, make it function, the elevation needs to be more attractive for your client to be appealing. So that is why we more concentrate on this. So see you in the next tutorial. God bless you.